Gold yesterday traded with swings. We have seen it hitting highs close to 3150 levels, while getting a good resistance there at 3150. We have seen a good retracement towards 3100 as well. Yes, 3100 proving out to be a greater support so far. With that as support, prices again bouncing back, while silver has struggled to stay above 3420 levels, and we have seen it moving towards the lows at 3340, 3360 zone. And I have mentioned several times that 3340, 3360 on the downside is going to be critical for silver. Can we expect a bull run again in metals, or these are going to reverse and drop? What is going to be our strategy in order to profit trading gold and silver today? We're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the first update for the day. The next update will be released before the US session. Do not miss to watch it. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start first to look into gold, follow the silver, watch till the end. Gold on the early charts, you can see drop, drop, retracement. Yes, it is trying to deliver lower highs, lower lows, forming a nice flag. Very, very important for gold to trade above 3140. Only and only if you see it is staying above 3140, you can initiate a buy, and then you can expect 3144 and 3150 levels. Beyond 3150, 52 is where the bulls are waiting, and then you can treat this as a breakout. Yes, beyond that, a stronger bullishness may prevail. Notice what's happening here: rise, retracement, bigger rise. It could follow with a bigger retracement. Also notice this is a retracement channel after this drop. So on the downside now, till 3110 and 3100 is not taken, you should not be treating gold as bearish for the day. These two levels are going to hold the key today, and below that 3080 will come into picture. Greater supports are available for gold on the downside till towards 3080. Stochastic here is overbought. Look at MACD. On the early charts, the MACD has retraced sharp, and it is now crossed over, and it is trading bullish looking upwards. This might pull up the prices a little bit before it tries to look or reverse. RSI rising, coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts, rise, retracement, rise again, and see this is the third wave here which is going on after a good round of rise. And if you look at the move here, price is retraced towards 20 and 50, trying to bounce back. Also 3100 appears to be a good support, and below that 3080 level. These two levels are going to hold the key today. And if you see the move here, see first drop, then mild consolidation, then a bigger drop, then a retracement. I'll definitely watch out. If it breaches beyond 3140, that is the point we can confirm that the bulls are back. Same observation what we had seen on the early charts. Moving averages again starting to diverge, showing signs of bullishness. Stochastic rising, MACD after a good retracement now trying to converge. Remember, it is not yet crossed over. So what it is trying to do, it is trying to lift the indicators on the smaller time frames. It will converge here, and then possibility of further drop exists here. RSI starting to rise. Coming to 3 hour. When you look at 3 hour chart, see a very good support now is formed at the 20 period moving average. This is very crucial, because see such a strong support is seen here, and thus it is important for gold to trade below 3110 and 3100 levels today, because the drop below which certainly you can say that it will take the prices all the way towards 3080. Possibility exists strong. Notice the more it diverges from the 20 period, the convergence in possibility increases, and see it is converged and now taking the support, trying to bounce back. Again, I would love to see the prices trading below 20 period. That will be the confirmation of bearishness. Moving averages right now trading strongly bullish. Stochastic rising, the MACD has crossed over here, trading with bearishness. Yesterday I have highlighted this fact. See, gold hitting these levels on MACD tries to reverse, and that is what has happened here. Only worry point is, see, it is not willing to deliver such a straight move here, though I am more than anticipating, or I am anticipating such a great move that it can take or continue downside like this. But for this to happen, it has to breach below the strong support levels here, 3100, 3080. Very good support exists till then. RSI coming out of the overbought zone as well. Coming to the 4 hour, similar is the observation on the 4 hour charts. Here also the 20 period is offering a greater support, and I have mentioned this yesterday. Whenever prices diverge, it always tries to converge towards 20 period. It has converged here, it is taking a bounce back. See, preceding move, you can see this time it has taken the support from 50 period. If you look at 50 period right now, this is right now sitting at around 30 70 80 zone. So that should be the next target zone if it stays below 3100 today. Notice a greater support is observed, one bounce back candle, second in making. If it stays above 3140, you can stay with the buys here, and then we can look forward to higher highs. This will also resume the next round of rise, which can take in fact the prices all the way towards 3180-85 or 3200 levels. Stochastic rising, the MACD has crossed over. This is not a good sign for the bulls. This crossover is coming at a slightly higher levels. This calls for a little retracement on the downside. RSI coming out of the overbought zone here. Coming to the daily chart. On the daily charts, it is clear that look at the preceding candle, see higher lows and higher highs. So this is still keeping intact in this bullish channel, and the highs now are well above 3150, where we can in fact expect 3164.65 or in fact 3171 levels here. Now if you see this higher low, so unless and until it breaches past yesterday's low and these low at 3080, you should not be treating gold as bearish. So again the same levels are coming up. Also notice it is given a stronger swing candle, and today it is started with higher low, so possibility of a rise cannot be denied. And that is why I say repeatedly 3100 3080, as long as it fails to stay below, do not treat gold as bearish for the day. But notice another point here. See, what we had seen on the smaller time frames, if you replicate this on the bigger time frame, you can find rise, retracement, support here. Then this is the second round of rise. There has to be a retracement all the way towards the 50 period moving average. It is taking its time, but once it trades now below 3100 3080, you can say that the bears might try to take over here. Also notice on the daily charts, prices are trading with divergence from the 20 period, and thus here the possibility of a convergence increases. Only thing is it is waiting for the 20 period to climb up before it tries to retrace. Stochastic overbought, definitely this calls for a pullback. The MACD divergent and bullish looking upwards. The RSI is overbought as well. So looking at, before I provide you the levels, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch, and if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me over Telegram for your queries, and if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. First is where to buy. I will only recommend you to buy here if you see it is staying above 3136. 3140 zone. This is going to be the most critical zone for the day, and if it stays above this, expect 3144, 45, 3150, 52. Very nearby resistances. Only bullishness if you see it is staying above 3150, 52. And then what, in fact 3140 also, if it breaks, certainly the momentum on the upside will increase. And beyond 3140 is where we can expect 3144, 45, 50, 52, and after this 64, 65, 3171, and then 3185 level should up. Chances appears to be less, but yes, right now it is not showing any downside move here. On the downside now, the selling entries has to be taken. You can sell here at 3128 itself, expect 3124, 3120, and once it trades below 3120, expect 3110. 3110, very good support for the day. 3100, the stronger support for the day. Below 3100, no looking back, expect 3080. Below 3080, we are looking forward to 3060, 3050 levels, and below that a greater correction should follow. Take your trades accordingly. Right now the gold is not willing to deliver, or it appears it is not willing to show any downside here. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to silver. Silver on the hourly charts, yesterday I have mentioned drop retracement. It is looking forward to lower highs, lower lows. What has happened? Hitting the highs here, price has retraced. We have seen moderately lower lows. It has failed to close below, failed to trade below 3040. That is the most important part here. 3040, 3060, the next support zone. It is very crucial for silver now. What has happened here? See, after hitting the lows, it is bouncing back. This is again a retracement. Now only buying entry today is above 34, and only bullishness, only reversal confirmation in silver is if it trades beyond 3420 levels here. As long as 3420 is not taken, you have to be careful with the buys here. See, moving averages have crossed over here. These are trading with divergence, staying bearish here. If you see the stochastic, this is back to overbought levels. The MACD is also rising now after retracing sharp. It is looking upwards. The RSI is also rising. Again, the signs are supportive for further bullishness. But when you look at 2-hour chart, see here also, this is delivering waves, and this is the fourth one here. And this is a nice flag formation. Very important for silver to trade above 3420, 3450 zone. If these two levels are taken, you are looking forward to a massive rally ahead, though I do see this as retracement. Also notice the crossover here in the moving averages. This is on the sell side, and this crossover appeared after a long time, that this might sustain here for a while. Also what we had seen here, I have mentioned this as well, rise, retracement, bigger rise, bigger retracement, higher lows, higher highs. Where are the lows for this? Towards 33.20, $33 levels, which possibly it may try to hit today if it stays below 33.40. Stochastic rising, the MACD has seen a good retracement. Look at the waves here, and this crossover can lead to reversal. I'll wait for the crossover for confirmation. RSI rising here. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation, see striking the 20 period, definitely a greater resistance. So even if you see silver trading above 34, the lower price, if you see above 34, you can buy here. But then this is going to be riskier as long as 34, 2025 is not taken, and beyond that you can expect the bulls to take over. Stochastic rising, MACD is bearish, trying to converge. RSI rising here. And on the 4-hour charts also similar observation, drop retracement, drop retracement, drop retracement, lower highs, lower lows, and this is a nice flag formation. It has to come out of this flag in order to confirm a reversal. Stochastic rising, the MACD is bearish trying to convert, the RSI is rising. Coming to daily, on the daily charts, notice the moves here, rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement. Whenever it diverges from 20 period, tries to converge, and this is the third time. If it bounces back from the 20 period, this is going to be the third to fourth attempt, and it is clearly staying in this bullish channel. But when you look at the larger picture here, you can see this first, second, this is the larger run here. Once it trades now below 33, we can expect a greater correction in silver, which is going to take it all the way towards 31. Let's wait for this down move, because see, this is almost a double top, inclined double top. First destination, first stop should be towards 32, and below that a greater correction should be there. And thus today, if you see it is staying below 31.50-40 zone, just stay short for 33.50-40 zone, just stay short from there. Expect it to move towards 33.20, $33 levels, 32.50, and in fact 32 is possible. Let's wait for this to happen. Right now the stance is pretty much bullish. It is trying to bounce. Yes, a very good support is seen here, and with that support it is trying to bounce back. However, just notice lower highs are there, flat bottom is there. Whenever it comes out of this, it is going to deliver a stronger move. Stochastic looking down, the MACD has crossed over for sell, the RSI is almost flat. So looking at, I will only recommend you to buy if you see silver trading above $34 levels. If you see the lower price above 34, initiate a buy, expect 34.20, 25, 34.50, 60, and if these two are taken, I think sky is the limit on the upside. Yes, be mindful, sky is the limit on the upside. Staying above 34.50, 60, $35 levels is what you can expect, chances for which appears to be less today. On the downside, the selling entry I will recommend is at 33.70. Expect it to move towards 33.50, 40. And if 33.50, is taken, stay short. Stay short for 33.20, $33 levels as the first target, 32.50 as the next, and 32 as the third. Take your trades accordingly. Do not miss to watch the next update before the US session, before the so-called Liberation Day. Yes, the volatility is going to be high. We also have the ADP non-farm payroll data today for the month of March. That might also add on to the volatility. Do watch that, like, share, subscribe and comment, press the bell icon, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you, have a great profitable trading day ahead. See you again before the US session. Do not miss to watch that. Thank you.